Hi, my name's Craig Fear. I'm a nutritional therapist. I'm the author of the 30-Day Heartburn Solution. I was recently interviewed where I answered some basic questions about my book, about heartburn, how you can stop heartburn through diet instead of drugs. So I hope you learned something from these questions and I hope you enjoy them.
Craig, what's gluten and why do you recommend doing a gluten-free trial?
Yeah, so gluten, most people are aware of it now because it's becoming such a problem for so many people. So gluten is the main protein in wheat, barley, and rye. It's a very complex protein. It can be very difficult for the human body to digest. And most people just eat a tremendous amount of it. And there is a growing kind of body of evidence, or not everyone, we don't really know exactly why we're having this rise in gluten sensitivities. We have gluten-free sections in our supermarket now. More and more people are getting diagnosed with celiac disease, which is an allergy to gluten. They can't digest it. But so many people will have gluten sensitivities without having celiac disease. So why is this growing trend? There's the thinking now that because we've dramatically changed the way we grow wheat in the past 50 years, that these new kind of wheat hybrids, these new types of wheat plants, that the gluten in it is a different sort of gluten, and it's much more, it's a much more harder gluten for the body to digest, and that's why it's causing all these gluten sensitivities. So, for many people with heartburn, I mean, maybe at least a quarter, maybe as much as 50%, just taking gluten out of your diet, for many people that'll do it. I mean, almost immediately.
Right.
So, in the book, I make people aware, like where it is, how to identify it, and how to do a gluten-free trial for a period. And it's really, for many people, that's it. I mean,
right.
It's just they're not aware of that they have a gluten sensitivity.
Right.
Which is different than celiac disease or an allergy, where you have like an immediate reaction. So for many people, it's not an immediate, obvious reaction. You have gluten, you might not feel pain or discomfort immediately, but you might react in a much more subtle way with chronic migraines or chronic joint pain or chronic bloating or heartburn.
Right.
So it's we just take it out for gluten out for a period to see. We do a gluten-free trial to see how your body reacts. And so many people with chronic heartburn, GERD, I mean, it's that simple, and it will stop it.
Right. Awesome.